use your God power to get everything you ever wanted and live the life of your dreams. The Master's Course. Copyright 2010 by Richard Lee McKim Jr. All rights reserved. Let the quest for knowing begin.
This explanation is continued from the prior segment. For best results, watch the prior segment, number 18, first.
So the world, you have to realize the world really is yours. You will see who you think you will see. Things that you think exist will exist. Things that you don't think exist don't exist. You really are tailoring your entire world. You're not living in somebody else's world. You're not one amongst all these other people in this world. This is your personal world. Whatever you think is in it is in it. And it looks however you think it looks. If you think what's in it is an animal cracker, and that's how it is to you, then it's there and it's an animal cracker. If you think it's a Japanese beetle, then to you it is. Do you realize that you can only experience your world and that it really is only your world? That you have domain over every single thing in your world? Everything. Nobody has power in your world because you can make them disappear. Will they be gone from existence? No. They just won't be in your reality. Or you can make things up here. How about money? How about opportunities? How about wealth? Anything you want to up here in your reality, you can make it happen. Anything you want to disappear in your reality, you can make it happen. Anything you want to change from one thing to another, you can make it happen. It can be a Japanese beetle. It can be an animal cracker. This is your world. You do not share a world with others. You do not share a reality with others. This is your world. Now, if you're experiencing the world similarly to somebody else, it's not the same world. It just means that the part that you're experiencing that is similar has similar meanings. And so you both are eliciting and experiencing the same thing from the energy that is the universe. However, while you may think it's the same reality as you both look down at an animal cracker, he sees an animal cracker, you see a Japanese beetle. So while you may think you're sharing a reality, you are not. While you think that you're sharing a world, you are not. While you think you're sharing a universe, you are not. This is your world. This is your universe. There could be people all around you right now that you literally look right through, and yet they're standing right next to you. You can't see them. That is the amazing thing about this reality, this world, and this universe. So I want you to really, really, really get it, that you are not sharing a world with anybody. This is your world. This is your creation. And it can be anything that you want it to be. Now, in this illustration, he starts out by having the blue world. But then, because of whatever reason, he's discovered that red exists. And the moment he discovers that red exists, then suddenly everything that's red comes into his experience. He says here he just found out about the red. But notice, there's a green world that exists, which he can't see. Now, speaking of this is a very wild thing, okay? This is a story that Michael Talbot told in one of his interviews. That it used to be when he was a kid, he used to see what he thought was heaven. And he said, "What is that I'm looking at the sky?" He said it to his mom. And they say, "Oh," he said, "Can you see heaven?" And she said, yeah, sure you can. Because he said he was seeing 2 moons and a beautiful sky and 2 moons. And then one day, he was asking somebody about it because he would always come out and look up and see the sky with these moons up there in the sky and all that. And then they said, "You can't see heaven." He says, "You can't?" He said, "No, you can't see heaven." So from that day forward, he could no longer see it. But I imagine there's people that can see planets and things out there that we can't see. Because, they say that they've been able to prove mathematically there's what they call dark matter. And that the dark matter, and the only reason they call it dark matter, what they really mean is invisible matter. They mean dark matter because light doesn't reflect off of it. It can't be seen with light. They say that the space is not empty. It is full of matter that can't be seen. In fact, the matter that's in the empty space is more substantial and more significant than the matter we can see. In the same way as there was Tom's daughter right in front of him, which could be considered a mass of matter, which couldn't be seen by him but still existed in other people's realities. There is things that exist out there that are just not in your world. But they are in somebody's reality. So I just want you to know, for this illustration, that your world has included what you think it does. And it is your world. You are creating it. Everything you say about it creates it. Okay, here it says, there are people doing things that would blow your mind. There could be people here from other planets, and you would never know it, because they are not in your world idea. But if you suddenly, or slowly, began to consider the idea of the existence of the color red being real, you would begin to access and annex everything red in your world, and it would amaze you. You would exclaim, "Where did all these red things come from?" They always existed, but not in your world. That's why I keep saying that you are creating your own world. It only consists of what you are aware of and what you think it might contain. There are literally billions and billions of things that you are unaware of in your own town alone, much less in the rest of the world and the universe. There are non-physical energies all around you, and people who can do amazing things that you could never imagine right in your town. And you will probably never know it in your entire lifetime.
Options. Now activating the next video play options. One moment please. Click on the green arrow to start watching the next video. Or, click on the red arrow to start watching the prior video. Or, click on the tan arrow to go to the main course menu and guide, with links to all course chapters, excerpts, and special reports. Up next, special video options. Click on your choice of course videos, menus, and excerpts. Now switching to the special video options menu and activating the video selection buttons. Click on your selection number to start watching the video. 15 seconds till we switch to the next page with the free download information. Pause the video now if you need more time to review the available selections. This is the end of this course video. Its video number is listed above. To watch the next video, simply click on the next video in number sequence. Thank you.